This is the slowest awkward start we've had. We're already using the notes.
You're welcome.
Welcome to the podcast. I never do it. It just happens.
You were mid-note check already. Why was that before the podcast even started?
I was just getting it just in case. I can't even find it.
So has the podcast started?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
there.
it's on.
I'm still sweating because Ian caught me to buy him a coffee.
I made that motherfucker buy a coffee. he hates paying for shit. Like the guy took my order, and then the guy was gonna ring it up, and I was like, I just pointed to him, and he's like, he had to pay for it,
Yeah.
because I drove down here to
Yes,
do this,
of course.
but he doesn't want to do it.
Well, yeah, either I was going to eat anyway, but because it was you.
And because I know he hates to pay, I made
Enjoy
that
it more.
motherfucker pay. I enjoyed
Lovely.
that shit.
I just think I deserve everything for free.
Yeah, he does.
It's funny though, I'm the exact person that I hate.
That's why he loves people who hate him.
Yeah,
Because he gets it.
Yeah, that's it. I'm like, I'm on your side.
Upon you.
That's weeks of therapy in a nutshell there.
Yeah.
I'm the exact person I hate.
Yeah,
Because I love getting stuff for free,
Uh-huh.
but if I was out with a girl and she just didn't even pretend to offer, I'd be like, this is fucking, it's my mother would never do that. In Ireland, it's always split. Here's the thing, I'll always say, I use this blanket statement, nah, in Ireland.
In Ireland.
It gives you authority. It's
It
like
does.
where I come from, where you'd have no clue about.
But no,
Yeah.
but nobody accepts that. Like
Yeah,
you could say it might make you feel better.
Yeah, that's all I care
Then
about.
that's all it does. But the girl is still gonna be standing.
Oh
out.
yeah, the girl's like,
Just-
yeah,
yeah.
please pay.
Like,
Jeez,
welcome
man.
to America.
Yeah, when he asked me, he's like, "You're not even gonna do a fake reach?" I'm like, "Nope." I stood there with my hands up.
But he was actually leaning, just looking at me. Being
Staring.
like, come on, bitch boy, get the wallet out.
Hey man, it was beautiful.
I
Best
got
time I had
done.
all day after
I
the
got
England results.
I'm gonna resent him for months now.
You're gonna wait for your chance to make him buy you a coffee.
Oh yeah, I'll sting him. He
chop
won't
it
even
back.
know it's for me. I'm just gonna appear. I'll be like, two of them.
Whatever he's having.
But it won't bother me though. So you're good.
Yeah, I'll find out. He also caught me last week, birthday. It was Thursday, and I was just like, just don't sing happy birthday.
Oh yeah, he reveled in that.
He was like, come on everyone. I loved the way the crowd was just like, happy birthday.
They got into it though. They
What's
got
that?
it.
they did.
What's
They
that?
got into a full thing.
Uh-huh.
Mark didn't want to come out to get back on stage to continue hosting the
There was
show.
a bit of anger.
that
There was a
he
bit of anger
booked.
in your next bit. Who did
Yeah.
you give shit to the next time? You told some fella you were like, you were bringing next fella up, and you're like, if you like Dave Chappelle, and he was so
Rel,
pissed off.
Rel,
He was
Rel.
like,
Rel, yeah.
There's a lot
Also,
of Poppins.
he tried to. I told him on the phone that, like Monday or Sunday after his birthday, because he said it was his birthday to get people to come to the show, but he doesn't really want people to celebrate his birthday.
yeah, it's a catch-22.
It's a catch-22. But then he thought, I won't tell him what day so they can't sing happy birthday. So I'm like, I'm going to have these motherfuckers sing it today on Friday and have them sing it on Saturday too.
Yeah,
It's
true.
like, so it's going to be worse that you didn't tell them
That's
exactly
fair.
what day it was.
I went from like, let's get away with no birthday to 4 days of happy birthday.
Yeah.
It was-
And then I Instagram storied on Sunday. It's Mark's birthday, and I've never met someone who loves being sung
and then
happy
people
birthday
started
more.
sending me music and songs. I was too hungover. I forgot to tell you. They're like, Ian sent me.
Good.
I was like, this prick.
That's how
It's
you
like
use
a bit
power.
It's like a bit of glass in your foot. You think it's gone, and you're like, it's fucking infected me still.
Perfect.
A slow burner.
That's what I want them to say in my eulogy. He was like a little bit of glass.
Here lies Ian Edwards, the glass in all her feet.
Yeah.
Jeez, I remember getting glass in my foot one night when I was drunk. Leo like smashed a bottle of Coors one night. He was literally standing there and he goes, thanks a lot for letting me stay in your place. He goes, I won't be any fuss. Smashed a bottle of fucking Coors. He goes, I don't know how that happened. The place, like, my whole apartment just turned into a fucking brewery straight away.
Oh,
And he was
Stay there.
awful at cleaning it up too. He was just spreading glass everywhere.
Well, we got you and him, even though you're surprisingly clean. But you got you drinking everything. You got Leo over there.
But then that night, I thought he cleaned everything. He's so bad at cleaning. It was fucking unreal. If the mess is here, he's like, go for it. I was like, are you doing this as a bit? You must be doing this. He goes, I get a cleaner. I was like, it's not that hard.
He said, get a cleaner to pick up the 2 bottles off the counter.
And then that night, I fucking went to the kitchen to get something to drink, and I had been boozing. And I fucking shared a glass just right in the foot.
Oh, shit.
And you bleed so much when you're boozed up because your blood's thinner or something. It just doesn't stop. You're just
or maybe
like,
you should have went to the hospital. Who knows?
"Oh,
Maybe
I
you should
will
get a
be
cleaner when you say get a cleaner.
Yeah.
It was the same night.
That's right. You're right.
Leo too would be like, I'll make you some dinner. I'll be all right. And he just cooked the most amount of fish of all time. And
He'll cook a Jesus amount of fish. Like, what are you serving a wedding? What are you, Christ?
Loaves and loaves. He's doing a 4-hour fish fry up. I was like, who's this little fella? He goes, that's my chef. Helper.
That's great to have a fish fry smell in your
Oh.
apartment.
Unreal. And then like, just say if I brought a girl back, you walk in and it was like, sorry about the smell.
That's worse than like your kitchen catching a fire and the smell
yeah.
of smoke being in the whole
I
house.
prefer that.
Yeah.
The amount of candles, I've gotten into candles because of the amount of fish. I keep buying them now. Do you know you get used to a smell too? So I keep like buying more expensive ones thinking they don't smell.
What, candles or fish?
Candle.
Can you imagine that scentless fish?
Yeah, that'd be unreal, wouldn't
Yeah,
it?
that fish will sell.
Or just like
But you know what?
cedar or sandalwood fish.
But that'd be funny if there was no smell. I'd eat food if it had no taste. I'll be honest.
You would?
Tofu.
Does it have no taste?
Pretty much.
There's food with no taste.
Yeah.
Why would you eat food with if they had you? That's how much you like eating.
No, that's how much I just don't really care about eating.
Oh, shit.
The pleasures of life are lost on Mark.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Because I'd be like this. Here's the thing. I thought I had something wrong with my stomach.
Mhm.
And then I went out with Leo the other night. He goes, my mom, since I was young, she's like, you have to slow down eating your food. I'd be like, all right, shoveling with my hands. Because I just wanted to go back outside and play soccer.
All right.
So I was like, come in and eat your food and you go back out after. I'd be like, just inhale the plate. Like a fucking line of cocaine into my mouth. And then fucking go back out, and I still do it. I know my stomach is dying the
Did
whole
you
time.
play
Because-
soccer on the streets when you were a kid?
Yeah.
Yeah.
On the
Have
green.
In the
Everyone's
backyard and on the
Did
streets.
you have like a neighborhood group of kids who always played the bigger games?
Yeah, and then we just get out the way when the cars are coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Them were the days, weren't they?
Oh, yeah.
Fucking hell. Nothing
Yeah.
mattered except kicking the next ball
Oh,
properly.
yeah, I know,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like, soccer was our babysitter.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It'd just be out all day. It
I
was
remember one
get
time
lunch, maybe.
yeah, soccer was our mom. I remember one time there was this. We were playing soccer. We must have been about 10 or 11, and this fucking older a brother's sister or a guy's sister was there, and she's like 6'2", I'd say, at least 18.
She's 6'2".
Yeah, she was probably 5'9", but at the time it looked like a giant. We were like, "Why are you playing with us?" And she was just like, "Fuck you." It's like, all right, and she starts bullying me. And I was
Bullying
like,
you or just regular playing?
No, not bullying. She was like getting aggressive and shit, like grabbing me, and I was like, "Get off me!" I didn't know what to do. I went and got my dad because I was like, "I can't kick her. I can't fight her."
You probably can if she fights you first.
Are they the rules?
And if you're a kid and a girl punches you in the face, you should be able to fight her back.
Yeah, when you're a kid, like when you don't know you're not supposed to hit a girl.
Yeah.
Oh,
or
yeah,
when you're,
sure.
yeah.
Yeah, but
When you-
I didn't know what to do. She's a cop now back in Ireland.
Oh,
Yeah,
she'd be
it's-
looking for your ass.
Typical. That's the thing about cops in Ireland. They don't have guns, so they'll just kick the shit out of you
Yeah,
if they catch you.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Like it's not like
yeah.
police brutality. That's what you get if you get caught.
Yeah.
Because they don't have
It's a
guns.
beating.
Yeah,
Do they use batons, sticks?
they do. They have those. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it is kind of funny, alright, that like if the cops come in Ireland, even though they don't have guns, you do panic
Oh yeah.
because you just want to be caught.
It's the authority.
Yeah, the authority. There's no authority in America. It's just like guns or no. It's like cops come. It's like fuck you.
Yeah, but I think people don't want to go to jail either. It's like
True, but like you
work-
retaliate way more, I think.
I mean, from the videos, but the retaliations are what you see on the videos.
Yeah, true.
You know.
What do you mean?
I've never seen an Irish retaliation video.
Because
Like a guy fights a cop back. I think he just doesn't.
yeah, but no, I've seen guys fighting cops, but not guys like who are getting arrested.
Yeah, like
and
fighting.
it escalates into a grappling match. No,
Yeah.
but they've fucking dash cams and body cams and loads of cops and people.
I suppose, yeah, because you can't get away, really. You'd be like, oh, that's Mary O'Shea's son.
It almost feels like Irish people have a rule, like I'll only fight somebody if I'm drunk and they're drunk.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And
yeah.
So you're not gonna
Unless
fight
you're
like
in
a
school.
cop.
that's fair. Yeah, or no weapons. No
Yeah.
people. Don't,
No
Irish people don't use weapons. I got glass ones actually.
Yeah, there's glasses, pint glasses. I remember a guy just walked into a bar one time. Nice bar too in Douglas. Just grabbed a glass off a random guy's table, smashed it over a guy's
Oh
head,
shit!
and goes, "Who wants to fight?" Like he went in for him.
Nothing
and
happened to me. I was this glass came a pint glass from behind and just smashed.
Really?
I could see it all go around my head, and I turned around and the fellow was looking at me, and I was
The
like,
guy hit you.
he smashed the glass in the back
On
of my head.
purpose?
Yeah. And
What'd
he-
you do?
he- I was like, what the fuck? I knew him. I was like, what the fuck are you doing? He was like, oh, I didn't know it was you.
You didn't know who she was.
But I wasn't bleeding or anything, so I just moved on with the fucking scrap.
he just randomly flung it.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he's trying to take his opportunity. Maybe he just didn't like me for years. He's like, this cunt is his back turned out. There's a blog going on.
So hilarious.
I like that. I like that random. He just had to get it out.
Yeah, just fucking take it out for years.
Your
Pent up.
bars are dangerous.
He's my neighbor. He lived 2 doors down from me.
He definitely knew it was you.
Yeah,
that's what I think.
Yeah.
I still think about it.
There's no way he didn't know it was you.
Here's the thing, because you have a very distinct ugly head,
Yeah.
so you couldn't. You've got these lumps all over. It's like, what's that thing in Ireland before? Mala?
Yeah, I know what that is.
No, what's
Play-Doh.
that?
Play-Doh.
Oh, Play-Doh.
What do we call
Let's
it?
call it Play-Doh.
Is there an R in that? Answer this for me. Is
Mala.
there an R
I
in
think
that? Or
there
no?
is, but it's you just ignore it. It's like Ian's opinion. You just ignore it and move on.
So moral.
Yeah, just ignore my opinion and see what happens to you.
I like that. That's a good sort of thread. 'Cause then I'll think about that for a while.
Good.
Ignoring Ian's opinion. Ian's actually good. Sometimes I'll phone him about some women issues, and he just go, "You don't like him anyway,"
Straight to it.
Yeah, it's like
I like it.
cut through
and
it.
then move on.
Yeah.
Helps him, helps you.
But I think anybody's better when it's not their issue. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah,
then you're not
that's
in your
true,
head
that's
about
true.
it.
You're
You know what I
removed from
mean?
it, yeah.
Well, what you mean?
Like you can give
Like-
other people advice, but that you can't give yourself.
Because you're like
Oh, yeah.
emotionally attached to it.
Yeah.
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 What's it called? I love pontificating at people, and they're like, "What are you on about?" And it's just me talking to myself.
Uh-huh.
And you're like, "You're a fucking idiot."
But it's also fun trying to figure out people on the phone without them being there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like we'll have a conversation about people trying to figure them out.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And-
It's great when you crack
Yeah,
it.
yeah, and trying to crack the code. It's
You're
like,
like, that's it.
it's like,
Yeah, it is.
and then, oh, that's the
When
answer.
you
Yeah.
form a joint opinion on someone.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
We'll
Who's
be
the,
like,
who's the last person you did that to?
oh yeah, let me say it on the podcast. It is like a mental. Well, we've done with it all, but you're very easy to crack. It was just
Simple.
Yeah.
Simple.
I like the way. Yeah, sometimes you're like, there was one person I was like, what's up with this person? There's something odd, and then me and Ian were,
Yeah.
Cracking the code.
yeah, we got it.
Yeah, we just opened the safe on that motherfucker. And we both felt relieved.
What
Oh, yeah,
What
really?
are,
Yeah.
what are some telltale signs to someone's
It's so specific.
specific to the
Yeah,
person?
it's
Yeah.
just odd behavior
Or
that you
change.
can't,
I do this shit too. You're talking
figure
about.
out.
I know
Yeah.
exactly what you're talking
you know, it's like, why is this
I
person
do it with my
like
neighbors.
that?
Yeah,
do your
this
neighbors.
very. It sounds very American or LA, but it's like a change of energy. You're like, all right.
I give you
This person's
specifics about someone
persona
you
is
don't know,
gone
right?
up.
I give you specifics about someone you don't know, right? My neighbor, right? We're very curious about him. His name is Ian, unfortunately for you, Ian.
Hilarious.
But he's
Convenience.
also
Just lying.
also English. But he's like this old.
He's also sitting
White
across from
fella.
you.
He's probably listening to us. Old white fella who's a pilot, but I don't know if he's a pilot. I think he could be lying about stuff. So like he'll tell you something, but he's always got like a fantastical story about something, and now I'm starting to not believe any of his stories. Does that make sense?
He's just bored.
I don't know. he like feeds the raccoons, and he gets text off the landlady about not feeding the raccoons out in the garden. Shit, it's mad.
Oh, here's the problem too. He just sounds bored and eccentric. Just
Eccentric is a good word for him, but
but he sounds bored if he's just making shit up.
I don't know. He says he works for like he's
NASA.
he works for the Coast Guard, flies planes, and he fucking follows human trafficking.
He
and
does
shit.
that now.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen him go to work?
Yeah, he leaves it at certain times. He comes back.
Is he wearing a uniform?
Is he living? Does he live in a
Not
studio?
necessarily. He lives in the same building as I live in, so he can't be too minted.
So he's poor.
Yeah. I don't know.
Now
There's lots to unpack about him, but I can't go into
Now
it.
me and Mark have to meet him so
He's
we
also
could
not
crack
the funny
on.
shit.
Yeah.
He's also, go on.
The thing too with cracking of the code, I only want to do it with people I know.
Mhm.
So then I can be at rest myself. Be like, that's why they're being a prick. It's like, do you know what my favorite part of being ghosted is?
That's funny. My favorite part of being ghosted.
It is though, because it's such a. I like being ghosted in a way, because you'd be like, oh, you're getting ahead of yourself. You thought you were a good person.
Yeah. Check you.
Now you're like, you're just a cunt. Just don't forget it. But it's at the very start when I
Uh-huh.
think something bad has happened.
Like what?
Like my ego. Literally today I was like, were they hit by a bus? I was like, that's been a long time since no reply.
I don't get ghosted enough to have that thought.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I have been ghosted though. It's weird. It's funny, isn't it?
Oh,
It is that ego check. You're like, oh,
Yeah, the
back in
ego.
my box. Let me do
Yeah,
reverse.
yeah.
I don't mind it. It's at least I don't have to do it.
Oh, yeah,
That's true.
it's
You
way
know what I mean?
better.
Yeah.
Like if someone came up to me in a chat,
Mhm.
Ian, here are 5 points about you that I don't like. This is why I don't want to talk to you anymore. You'd be
Uh-huh.
like, what the fuck are you doing? Just
Yeah.
ghost me.
Yeah, it's because a lot of people like be man enough to say it to me. I was like, no,
Yeah?
yeah,
Like, why?
why?
Cut to
Yeah.
the chase. Yeah.
You're not gonna believe none of this shit anyway.
And you might not accept it.
Yeah, you're not accepted anyway. Yeah,
That's the point. And then you have to convince them, be like, you want me to get mean?
I'm ghosting you because I want to talk to you. So now you want me to? I didn't enjoy talking to you when we was having fun. Now, you want me to like have a bad conversation with you on purpose? That I don't even want to have fun with you.
Oh, that's just funny.
So I'm out.
I didn't even like talking to you when we were having fun.
Yeah.
Didn't like you when I liked you.
Yeah, just ghost me. Fuck it. I can
That'd
take
be
it.
fun to see you in a date and you're having fun and you're just also like, fucking, I wish it wasn't you I'm having fun with.
But you know, you can have a certain amount of fun with someone,
Oh, yeah.
but you know, there's something about them that's never gonna work
Yeah.
for you.
Oh, yeah.
So
Why is
yeah.
that? Should we put a name on that thing?
Because it could be different things, though.
Yeah,
No, but it's
totally.
still it just doesn't matter what it is because you know it's not gonna go. You know what I mean?
Right. I
It's
mean,
just this thing
you
that
could
you're
name a thing about a date. Like I'm gonna try to think of something about a girl that made me like, nah, this ain't.
I can think of one.
But what I'm saying is there's an unsaid thing
Yeah.
that you just know off the top. Could this go somewhere? Could this not? Or is it like? Is that what I'm saying?
Like if the person's high maintenance.
Oh yeah, same.
One time I went to a restaurant. It was the 101 Cafe. I'm on a date with this chick, and she sent the waitress back and forth with her order.
Oh, really?
Like
Yeah.
3 times.
Mm.
And I was like, I can't wait till she gets the meal exactly the way she wants it to be, so she can eat it, so I can drop her home, and then, so I could never see her again. You know what I mean?
I love if you snapped. Just fucking eat the egg salad. 3 times is a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even if they fuck up, I'll just be like, all right, that's what I'm eating.
I'll eat around it.
eat around it.
Yeah.
I'm eating garnish.
I'm allergic to peanuts, but I'll put them to one side, and I think it touched this piece of lettuce. I'll not eat that. You know what I mean?
It'd be hilarious if the date was that bad. You're just chugging back the peanuts to end it. There's a girl one time, she told me she was, it's actually kind of high maintenance too, but she told me she's like, I'm very laid back. Right? And then every time, or like, I'm very unbothered and laid back. So it's like, I'm cool with whatever. Every single story I saw, I could tell she took at least 5 takes to get this just right. And in that, like, it would be fucking hashtag unbothered.
Anyone who tells you how
Oh,
they
yeah.
are, I can't. That's a pet peeve of mine. If someone tells you, I just fucking love mangoes. I eat so much mangoes all day. You know what I mean? Or I'm just the kind of person who, whatever ends that sentence, I'm like, I don't give a fuck. I'll find out. Like, you know what I mean?
You could have picked a better example than mangoes.
I didn't want to say tacos. You know, people say that. People have an obsession with tacos. Like,
Yeah,
you know
it's
what I
like
mean? It's like that.
Like it's just tacos.
I like
y'all.
mangoes too, but like, get over it. It's not your personality.
I like
yeah.
tacos too, but
Yeah.
it's just tacos, y'all.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
relax.
Yeah.
Relax, California, with the tacos. First
Just
it was
read a
sushi,
book. Get
and then it
some
was
fu-
tacos.
Yeah.
It's like, and then it's never a Mexican person.
Yeah. Yeah. But if you're on a date, like, I don't need to. That's like, I don't need to know that that's a personality trait of yours.
Oh yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
I'll
Having
find out.
tacos as your personality is hilarious. Like
Swear.
that's it. My personality is the color blue. I love it.
So my
Or someone who
personality's a
tells you
ripe
they don't
mango.
take shit. Someone who tells you they don't take shit.
Oh yeah.
I've done that.
Yeah, but just don't take shit.
Yeah, I've done
Do you know what I
that.
mean?
Well, it depends if they're asking you.
Yeah.
It's more like if you're forced, like, oh, I'm very laid back. I can't
That shit
sit.
too.
I can't sit
Oh.
in this boot.
Or when somebody's like a car salesman for themselves, a used car
Oh,
salesman
yeah.
for themselves, when they're telling you how good of a person
That shit.
they are,
Yeah.
and they're like, that's like,
Suspicious.
like, don't tell me repeatedly
Yeah.
how good of a person you are. Like, I'll find that out.
It'd be like me going on
Yeah.
a date. I don't sweat.
Yeah.
Sweat dripping down my forehead. I'm not sweating. Whatever you see
Prince
is
Andrew.
lies. That's why a girl recently, she was like, "What's a pet peeve of yours?" And I was like what a girl would do. I was like, "There's so many."
That's funny.
Yeah,
That is hilarious.
I was
There's
like,
so many.
your name could be Marsha, and I'm like, that's a pet peeve. Unless I like you, then it does. You're like, oh, your name's Marsha, but then I realized my main pet peeve is me. Because if I could get out of my way, I'd be like, all right, the pet peeves don't matter.
It's hilarious.
I feel like in the moment I'll find pet peeves in someone else, but when if I leave a date, all I can think about is how much of a fucking clown I was.
Yeah.
How
know
much
what
of
I
a
mean?
clown you were?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the good Irish
Drop
guilt.
something.
Why did I? You probably. I could see him having 2 drinks and then shouting at a date.
Yeah, my hearing gets bad when I'm
You
drunk.
know, yeah. Not even you're speaking too.
Well, I have
If
to
he has
match up.
2 of these, he's going to be shouting at both of
It's the
us.
second and a half.
two
It's the
spiked
third. Halfway through the third one.
watermelon
Yeah.
waters.
Hey, don't knock them till you've tried them.
I won't.
You know, it's another balls. This is the biggest balls, I think. Like, you know, treat them mean, keep them keen.
What?
treat them mean, keep them keen.
Are you saying it's annoying that works?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Treat the girls mean.
And they'll stay keen.
Even if you don't want to do it,
Yeah,
you realize
like-
every now and again, like,
Because
fuck.
here's the thing. I'll like, if I meet a girl that's fucking savage, and then she'll like me because I'm just mocking her.
Right.
Yeah.
And then she's like, oh, that's refreshing.
Yeah.
And then she like shows interest. And then she's like, oh, we should go do something. I'd be like, oh, shit, I like you. And then I'd be like,
Then they'll just
I'll be
reverse
like,
on you.
That's not me anymore.
Yeah.
I'm not that person.
I really like you.
Can I meet your parents?
Can I meet your parents?
Let's get a dog.
I told my parents about you.
because like, I was thinking like, if I was flirting, I'd say with a girl that I like half like, but not like half like.
Yeah,
I'd be
half
like,
what?
this is me flirting with a girl I half like. Look at the size of your head. And then here's me flirting with a girl I do like. Jesus Christ, look at your outfit. I love it.
Wait, you said you flirt with a girl you like and flirting with a girl you like.
So
No,
the
half
first
like.
one was half
Half
like.
like.
Half like,
Like, look
sorry,
at the size
okay.
of your head.
Look at the nose and
Okay,
you.
right, yeah. 'Cause I've seen you go with the headline before. So I was wondering, half like, okay.
Oh yeah, so half like I can just like mock them, have a
Yeah.
laugh.
Right. Be fun.
Yeah,
Head like a bus was your line.
Like if the girl is fine, we play like England played today. No composure, no style, no flair,
Just killing
just
the-
boring,
Yeah,
just
confidence in the better
straightforward.
Yeah.
At the time, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you just like can see that. Oh, this team is good. I want to win, so I don't want to lose.
Yeah. Oh
So,
yeah, that's
yeah,
it. Don't
yeah,
lose.
Yeah. So you
Which
know
is
what?
a balls.
You know, I'm not mad at England anymore after today's performance. I understand them
Yeah.
more now after this conversation.
After talking.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, that's a balls. My buddy was like, my Irish buddy was. He keeps telling me, he's like, you gotta. This is such Irish advice. you gotta treat the ones you like the ones you don't like.
I've heard that, but it's messed up because sometimes when you do treat a woman like the way you like her, they're not interested,
Yeah.
and it's just weird. And
Oh,
it's
yeah. I
and it's
like-
like so you just
Just-
it's just weird.
Yeah, it's such a balls. Because, like, if I do like a girl, I've started training my brain to, like, delete that compliment.
You write the compliment and delete.
I'm
Yeah,
right,
yeah, yeah. Fuck. Coming out
As a
too strong.
yeah. But even, like, she's like, what did one girl say? She was like, you know, if you ignore someone, they'll like you more. And I was like, all right.
Never spoke to her again.
Good luck.
That's the thing. I'm like, I'll show you.
I love you. Good
I go
luck.
too far with the meanness. So then they definitely don't like me by the time.
Yeah, that's the thing then.
Because I got no meter.
Yeah,
On
it's
how-
all or nothing.
Yeah.
They have to come back with meanness, don't they?
They do, but sometimes they come back and then
And
they're
then it hurts
like,
you. You're like, fuck.
I'm like,
no,
I'm done. I'm done with you.
Yeah.
How
the
dare
only
you?
time it hurts me is they're like, you're being soft. That gets
Oh
to me.
damn.
Otherwise, I'm just like, mock away. But then they're like, I called this girl a pea head recently.
A PE or PEA?
PEA.
Okay.
She was like, wow, no one's ever said that to me, and it's true.
Safe open. Safe open.
And then
You
to
don't want the
double
money.
down, I thought we were both enjoying it. To double down, I was like, it's probably just because your hands are so big.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Shit.
And then I was like, shit, that's too mean. All right, I can't.
What was her response to that?
She was like, that's funny because that's
She didn't
true
see it,
too.
she was
Yeah.
a
But
PE.
like, she never laughed.
She never laughed. Was she in front of you or this was
Oh, in front of me, yeah.
DMs? Oh.
Well, in front isn't as
Is
bad.
she alive?
She was,
Oh,
she was
yeah.
actually a bag
Did she
of peas.
drive
He
her
was
car?
hallucinating.
It's actually a
Still
bag
waiting
of
for her
peas.
to reply. Imagine getting ghosted in the small town, though.
You see the person on the other side of the street.
They're like ringing up your milk. They're pretending they don't see you while on their phone. And you're just like, did you get my text, Siobhan? Like, I'm too busy.
I'm engaged to your cousin now.
I don't
I'll see you
even.
at the wedding.
I don't even like your cousin. I just got engaged with him so that you can't talk to me now.
Yeah. I feel like, I was thinking the other day, like, the key to dying alone
Go on.
Which I call peace.
is
Which
true,
is
though.
called a
It's just
perfect life.
never settling. Because eventually you'd settle, be like, all right, I'll make do with this person.
Once,
And then you're like, at least I won't die alone.
once you define it as settling, I think you're fucked already.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? If you're gearing up to settle,
settling,
you might as well settle now.
The key to
Don't ever
dying.
settle.
The key to dying alone is like meeting the right person and instinctively and then intuitively knowing this is the right person and not showing up.
I like that attitude.
That's the key.
Because I do it.
Yeah, I've done that.
I'll be passive. I'll be like, this person's amazing.
yeah.
She's unreal.
I'm not hitting her up. Fuck that. This is a trap. I consider that entrapment. If you're the perfect person, this is entrapment, and you're trying to make my life better, and nobody asked you for that type of shit, and you're never hearing from me.
You'll be like in her ear. Did Mark send you?
Yeah, what?
That's gonna be your payback. Send him his
well,
soulmate.
Like a human bot or some shit.
Only because being happy, it looks pretty miserable.
Yeah.
So I'd like to bestow that onto you.
Yeah. Being happy, seeing people happy, you're like, you're gonna be miserable later, and I'm gonna be happy
That's
that
why, but
that I'm single, and you're gonna regret being together.
that's the thing. Would you prefer the highs and lows or the constant?
The constant.
I was thinking about this today. You're not divorced, are you, Ian?
No.
Right.
Not yet.
You have to get married for that.
I know. But there's something. Maybe you get it too. But as a divorced person, a person of divorce,
The drink is
POD.
He's about to
Whenever
yell at us,
someone-
about
yeah.
to smash me.
No.
He's getting to him. This is spiked water.
Whenever someone says, when someone's engaged or getting married or whatever the fuck it is, and everyone else is going like, congratulations, all that kind of stuff, like there's this thing inside you that you can't help but like go fucking idiot.
Oh shit! When you
It's
get
like,
engaged,
it's like I know something you don't know,
Did anyone say it to
but
you?
you can't say it. To be
Right,
polite,
right.
obviously. I'm telling you.
now when I see like people getting engaged or even having a baby, I force myself to write congrats.
Oh, you can't even get the whole
It's
word
forced. It's forced.
Even
But
right,
because I just don't believe in it.
Yeah, right, that's what I'm saying.
Because-
I don't believe in them when they're telling me this thing. It's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
believe
They
it.
got to prove me wrong.
Yeah,
And then I say congrats, and in my head is I hope they prove me wrong.
yeah.
But
I'd love him.
I'm faking this.
Imagine a married couple, right, are having sex, and he's like, "We're having this baby. We're gonna prove Ian wrong."
I mean, it'll give
Someone
them a
put
goal.
relationship based on Ian.
It'll give them a goal. Something.
The kid goes on to be an NFL quarterback, and they're like, "Ian."
Then good for you.
Name Edward Ian's.
I'm wrong at no expense to me. You feel me?
I'd love if.
But the other people I was right about keep the odds in my
the
favor.
99%.
Yeah. I want to be in the 99%.
Yeah, you're like fucking. Ian dies alone. Here lies the glass in your foot.
Doesn't everybody die alone?
But that's the thing. That's what I figured out a while ago. I was like, I'm born alone and I die alone.
I
everybody's-
figured it out just now.
So people are trying to like have someone, even if you get married and the marriage is successful, your husband might get hit by a car or
He's right. This is how I think.
divorce,
This is how I think.
or just something like there's no guarantee that this person is going to
Nothing's
be with
guaranteed.
you, just check out with you. That doesn't happen.
Yeah.
So it's like somewhere along the line there's going to be some form of disappointment, even if the
Oh, yeah.
relationship is going
Yeah.
great.
That's how I feel about pets.
Yeah, it's like-
I'm like,
people have great relationship with pets for 13 years, and then
the sadness,
the pet,
and they can't get over
the
it.
pets got out.
No, but yeah, when you get a pet, day one of the first thoughts you think is
It's gonna die.
lifespan.
Yeah.
You're like,
Here's the thing: if
You're
I was
I
taking,
see people like joking and laughing with their pet, and they're like, you know that's gonna die.
yeah. You have
And
to.
you're blocking
Is
that
this-
out.
is this
How can you block
nihilistic?
that out?
Is
No,
that
this is
what it's
Irish. I
called?
think this is Irish thing to
Nihilistic.
be constantly aware of
Death,
the opposite of
joy,
Like I think of all
being
of it.
gullible.
of which
I just think of
all
all of it. Or
The opposite of naivety.
like
pessimistic,
just
Realistic.
realistic. Yes, realistic. Yeah.
pragmatic,
Yeah.
nihilistic. That's why, like, yeah, if I dated someone and they had like an old cat or dog, I'll be like, I'll come back in 6 months.
If you're dating someone, the relationship's going good,
Yeah.
and then you're kissing your make out, and the
And
dog
then-
pet walks in the room,
No, just
and you see the
slugs
pet, and he's like, so how old is that? And they're like, it's like 13, and you're like, oh, look at the time, I gotta go. I'm not gonna be around for this.
'Cause it's tough to be like, if a pet died, you'd be like, there. Like, can we get you a new one?
What do you do with a pet in Los Angeles that dies? Do you bury it?
You're
No
asking the
idea.
wrong person.
Yeah.
Let's fucking hypothesize. Fuck. Pontificate. Whatever you want to do.
No, I think you bring it to the vet. It
And
doesn't
they-
die. Most people, they bring it to the vet to put to sleep,
Right.
and then you pay for that, and you pay for them to like,
Take
take care of it. I don't know. It'd be weird to go to somebody's
Just a
crib and they got
dumpster.
the pet's ashes in a vase or some
I
shit
mean, it's
next to
weird.
grandma.
It's not as weird as them having like fucking hoodies for the pet. Same weirdness.
with animals, like animal clothes.
No, I was wondering, did they bury them?
animal clothes.
Did they bury them, or did they have to fucking burn them all?
Imagine if your
Oh,
pet
there's-
dies and you have a drawer full of animal clothes
Yeah.
that you keep
that's
next to
Forever.
your thong drawer.
Oh.
Yeah.
The worst is like,
Mix
have
them
you
up.
ever actually? I one time like mistakenly took the piss out of someone's cat's name, and the cat was dead.
Oh shit!
That's
Your
your fault.
cat name was John or something like that. I goes, what kind of fucking?
To be honest, I'm a fan of human names for pets. Like,
Are ya?
oh, John pissed on the carpet again. Fuck. I think it's kind of funny.
No, the cat's just standing there. I'd be like, please
Maybe
don't
not
call me
John.
John.
Maybe not John. Valentino is my neighbor's cat.
Valentino.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like a real name.
It's a fucking person's name, though.
That's a person shouldn't be named Valentino.
An,
Yeah,
Italian,
that's
much
more,
less a goddamn.
an
Yeah.
Italian person, maybe.
That's more of a pet's name.
Yeah,
That's a man who was
True.
named
It's a
after a
hybrid.
pet.
Valentino is like such a creepy name
It's the creep.
because
yeah.
it says so much about you.
Yes,
It's like a name that puts you on blast. Like
It's one syllable
I
too
know
many.
what you're up to, Valentino.
Yeah. Yeah, there's only one way to go.
Yeah.
I feel like that's two of your name, Julian.
Julian, yeah.
Oh yeah, psychotic. Julians are psychotic.
It's like in the works. I wonder which came first, the name or the psycho.
No, I don't know, but it just feels like they all fit.
Yeah, it's just.
It's like, do you ever find an apartment or look at apartments on like Craigslist? All of the kitchens look like crime scenes.
Yeah.
Do you ever notice that?
Yeah.
You're just looking for an
It's
apartment where the kitchen doesn't look like a crime scene. Like kitchen, crime scene.
Then don't look on
kitchen,
don't
crime
look on
scene.
Craigslist then.
Yeah, well, it's the same in most fucking Los Angeles
He's
apartments.
shouting.
Here we are.
He's shouting.
Turn me down.
He's sitting right here.
Oh,
It's the same
shit.
everywhere.
It's the same. I don't mean just Craigslist. Like Craigslist is just funnier because it's grimier. But
It's like he's the town crier. After 2 pints, he goes into the middle. Hear ye, hear ye.
can I get a bell? Should we get a bell in here?
Isn't that hilarious? That's how the news was delivered before.
It's like a guy
A guy would show up at the village.
with the thing,
Hear ye, hear ye.
standing on the thing.
The apples are in.
Do you think anyone ever did like fake news back then where he went up and pretended? Hear ye, Mark is a cunt.
But that's funny. It's like, so I guess he had to show up at a certain time
Ring the
every
bell.
day so people would come around.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
knew, and then if there was like a breaking news,
It-
then you'd hear the bell. It's like, wait, is that the bell?
Yeah.
It's normally not what time the
What
bell
news
rings.
would it be though?
Yeah,
Try and explain the evening echo to Ian.
the Evening Echo.
Oh, yeah, what?
You know, there's a guy down in the middle of the city.
Yeah, it's like a town crier.
It is like that, exactly
yeah.
like that, yeah.
There's a guy selling newspapers and he just shouts out, "Evening Echo."
Evening echo.
And but everyone knows him.
Everyone knows that's where it's not the same guy for the whole time. It's different. It's like a tradition within the newspaper in
Yeah.
the city, right?
But like you can just go to a shop. It'd be like living in LA and not knowing who fucking Lakers are.
Right.
Some guy standing in
Yeah.
the corner being like, "Support the Lakers."
Yeah, yeah.
And you're just like, okay, we
But-
get it.
I think when I was growing up in England, there was those guys that at the newsstand that yelled like that,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
so they could like, and it's like just to
But-
attract the people who
Yeah.
didn't see the newsstand
That was it.
to get the news.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think it's funny because he's shouting echo and then he's saying it again.
Yeah.
He's
It's just
just singing all day.
Evening Echo.
Yeah.
And the actual name of the paper is Echo.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
But
That, and it only came out in the evening or something shit like that.
probably.
I remember, yeah, like, and
Or his alliteration. They couldn't call it the morning echo.
yeah.
The afternoon
But
echo.
no, I think they
You
did
have to-
like today's news.
You have to
in
get
the
over your
evening.
hangover to actually print the goddamn Echo.
Yeah,
So
it
there's
was
no way it's going to
delayed.
come out in the morning.
We'll have it in the morning. No one cares. It's the
I'll
day
tell you when I have my
starts.
breakfast though.
I had a lovely fry.
This is
I
all
would
this
read.
news is from last night when we was out.
I would read that kind of newspaper. If it was just people being like, "Here's what I did." If they just told secrets the whole time,
Let's do that. Let's make a last night newspaper.
and you'd be like, "Do you hear the news? What? Eugene had sex with his cousin Valentino."
Yes,
I'm not Eugene. Valentino's a cat. Valentino's a cat. Just in case anyone.
Valentino's a dead cat, by the way.
That's what you.
He's dead now.
That's why you gotta read past the headline.
Yeah.
So Ian, not you, Ian, but old white English pilot Ian.
Neighbor Ian.
Is,
Never
is
end.
threatening Valentino. That's his latest thing. Because Valentino, he came out of the shower yesterday, and Valentino was sitting inside his bathroom looking at him.
I thought Valentino was a dude there from.
Valentino's a fucking cat, Mark. Keep up.
I can't read the paper. hungover.
Also, there's this rat
gotta read
downstairs,
the
right?
yeah, I gotta reread it.
There's this
Gotta
fella
be drunk.
downstairs. There's this fella downstairs who no one likes, right?
Is his name Owen?
No, I'm upstairs. I'm the fella upstairs no one likes. But
The two of you just look at each other every morning.
he sent out this text to the group, right, about a crow problem that we have. No one else knew about.
Crow, are you,
Right.
about our crow problem.
Yeah.
What do you-
He
you
swear
know
to God,
what? We
like
have a
that.
crow problem.
Yeah. And no one
I'd
really
read
gave a
this
fuck.
paper.
No one really gave a fuck, but he got a decoy crow. I swear to God, to hang from the tree, right? To say to the other crows, look what happens to crows that come around here.
Really?
Swear on my life. So he was telling, like, he was invested in this crow problem that no one else gave a fuck about. And he's writing this text to the chain. And then a few weeks later, he came back and he's like, "It appears someone has taken my crow." Right? And he was like, I don't care that you took it. I just want it back. It cost me $32. Send me $32. Whatever the fuck it was. But you had the exact number. 32.86. Whatever the fuck it was.
This sounds like a Mark move.
Yeah. Plus coffee.
Oh, that'd be good.
But
I buy him for $10 and then tell him it's 32.
I found out then weeks later after a few beers.
That's how I make my money.
I found out a few weeks later after a few beers that Ian,
He took it.
he was like, we were drinking and he was at the grill. He was like, what happened to that fucking crow? And he was like, oh, I took that crow. And I was like, you did? He was like, yeah. I said, what'd you do with it? He goes, I fucked it over there. He just took it and threw it over the ditch.
I love the pettiness.
Hey, I love
He's unbelievable petty.
I love the news from your building. I would read.
He's told me he's killed someone before. Like, mad shit he makes up. Like,
Ian?
He told me he's been down to the beach early in the morning and seen raccoons swimming in the ocean. But he's
Like
otherwise
backwards.
a stable scientist pilot guy. That's the butterfly down.
Imagine he just thought black people were raccoons. He saw Jesus Christ swimming. He's on acid.
So yeah, you don't mind, Ian? Those are black
Just
people.
go to Ian next time.
Oh,
Do you like
shit.
black people? He's in deep conversation now in a text.
Ready? I have the text from the crow text.
The crow text.
Hello, neighbours.
Hello.
In a successful attempt to rid our building of the loud, obnoxious crows, I put out a fake dead one and hung it on the side of the maple tree. It's not there anymore. I understand it was creepy and gross, but it was for the greater good. Since our crow problem is taken care of, I won't hang it up there again. But if you moved it, please return it to me. Or if you threw it away, I would like to be reimbursed the $32.84. My memory, by the way, is on fucking point. That's exactly what I said.
Yeah,
Check the tapes.
We're sitting right here.
Thanks, Kyle, apartment B. Bleep out Kyle.
It's hilarious.
Wow, that's. Geez, no wonder. I can tell no one where you live is that successful.
The fact that your building,
actually,
the fact that your building has a group text is like I've
Hold on.
never text with
No,
a group
never.
of people in my building.
Next text, right later on. To whoever used my wetsuit.
Oh, shit.
It's horrendous. It's like someone stole my underwear.
Please get your own. Mine is not communal. And now there's a rip in there that wasn't before.
I love whoever used it. Just ripped it.
Left it back there.
You forgot that they probably pissed in it too.
These people, the people that are talking in the group text, are the people that aren't in the inner circle of the commune. There's 2 apartments that don't engage.
It's a big group.
And they're the ones that are always complaining about bullshit. Like bullshit. Like, you can tell it's not like
They're just trying to get in.
we're making
Let them
noise
in.
until 2 a.m. playing music, talking out loud in the courtyard. Like, it's not like they've things they shouldn't complain about. But they're like talking about like.
Oh,
I
and
mean, the wetsuit's fair. I think I didn't take it, but another fella I don't like took it. So I was
You
like,
can let them in the group, man, so they
Yeah,
can stop
let them in.
sending these
we
texts.
invite them in. The girl. It wasn't the girl's fault who took the
Decibel
wetsuit.
levels.
Turn me down there.
Honest.
Turn me down there. I haven't eaten all day. I told Wolf today when I came in, I hadn't eaten all day and I was here and you were fucking late and I could have gotten food and now look what's going to happen to me.
That's Mark. That's Mark for you, man.
Yeah, cunt.
Yeah.
The pint glass in the back of my head is coming any second now.
So,
Smash it.
No, I'll give that 6-7 years when you're least expecting it. When you're not expecting it.
As I'm walking up the aisle.
so I like how you just called him a cunt and it was like nothing. He just I remember like I called somebody a cunt in New York. Like it was like
They weren't
young
happy
playing
with it.
soccer. And this motherfucker, it was like the worst thing.
Traffic
It was like the
stopped.
worst thing.
Yeah.
It was like the worst thing I could have said to somebody because me and his younger brother were friends. We were in the same school, so he was my friend's older brother, and we just got to. We was on the same soccer team. Maybe I didn't pass it to him or something, and I said, "You cunt." And this motherfucker like came at me like he didn't know me.
My mother doesn't like
yeah,
that
yeah,
word.
yeah. And that's how I realized. Oh, you can't be
Save
English
everyone.
everywhere.
Yeah.
You can't be English.
And how-
Problem is-
But he was English too.
Really?
But he's Jamaican, but the same as me. But
Yeah.
he's older, so he just
Did you
didn't.
hear
you know?
out there? The same as me. The same as
No,
me.
But
yeah.
it doesn't fly amongst like there's not a lot of black Jamaican people saying cunt when you're over there.
Oh yeah,
Right.
no, never.
But to each other, as friends, they would, no?
Nah,
No, not even. Is there? They say
yeah,
fucking
it's
blood
not.
clot.
Yeah, I
Nah.
doubt it's
Bumble
like.
clot or something. What
It
did they say?
wouldn't, it wouldn't be like in the vernacular.
Is there a
to say
different
it.
word?
Nah,
Yeah.
they'll take it like yeah,
Yeah.
especially
Oh,
like a
yeah, it's a
Jamaican
dagger.
man with like so macho like cunt
Oh,
is
yeah.
like
Oh, you
Yeah.
think I'm a cunt?
yeah,
Aye.
that's like,
like-
the
oh,
ultimate
yeah.
insult.
The problem is, you said you can't be English. I'll go to a party in someone's apartment,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll be like, someone will pour me a big drink.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be like, you fucking cunts, that's too big. And the whole place,
That's thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
the whole place goes, you just called her a cunt.
Yeah, call her a cunt. Oh shit. Oh shit.
And then I won't even get it. Be like, look at the size of the drink the cunt made me.
Double down, try to
Yeah.
see if it make it.
And then they'll be like, yeah, you should leave. I'll be like, just let me finish my drink. Yeah.
Can I just finish the drink the cunt made me?
I don't want to be a cunt about it.
And then I'll be confused. I'll be walking out, someone's hands on my shoulder.
Security guard.
What did I do?
It's a term of endearment, though. Like even when you said it there, I was like, oh,
Oh, yeah.
It's like European English speaking people's N word.
Yeah, yeah.
right,
Yeah,
okay.
Mm. Yeah, but
like
like,
it.
I feel like the only way it's bad.
Yeah, because there's danger around it, isn't there?
Yeah, yeah.
That's what it is. It's not like
Yeah.
an exact trade off. It's that like if you stay at the wrong place, wrong time, someone's gonna fucking
Oh, yeah.
not be
like
happy with you.
who's fighting? Nobody's. It's a fighting word that
Mm.
cannot be that's used as a term of endearment. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So
The rule is you can use it in the group chat, but not in public.
not in public.
Fighting is in the eyes, though.
is that was your group chat with the N word?
Wait, is that racism? Yeah, you talking about racism or the C
Talking
word?
about the N word.
No, I meant cunt.
yeah. Sure you did, Mark. Yeah, sure.
All right, we know where we stand now. This fella.
Yeah.
Release my nudes before my group chats.
He's a group chat racist.
Oh yeah, racists in the group chat, gentlemen in the streets, very nice.
I have
guy.
one racist in my group chat, and I call him out every time.
Oh really? Yeah.
But not. He's just like he thinks it's funny. Not completely racist, but
But he
fucking.
thinks it's funny. But
thinks
it's
it's
not.
funny.
It's not funny.
It's never funny.
Yeah,
it's
it's not
dumb.
funny.
It's never funny.
Yeah.
It's
It's
never
it's
funny.
hacky. Like hackiness is like the
Yeah, it
most
is hacky. Yeah, that's
hurtful
what it
thing
is.
to me. It's like
And that's almost more. No offense, but that's sorry.
no, it's more. It's more.
It's almost
offensive.
more offensive
No,
sometimes.
hackiness.
I'm like, fucking, at least give me something to work with
Yeah.
instead of just being outwardly a fucking
Listen,
dummy.
This is what I tell people. I said, like, I've been doing comedy so long. Like,
4
if
years?
you 23 and me, like part of my, like a huge part of my, a percentage, I'm gonna be black, but another huge other part of me is gonna be funny. You know what I mean? Right?
That's independent,
It's
right?
just gonna be funny as a part of my
Right.
DNA. So if somebody says something hacky to me, it's even if it's not racist,
Yeah.
I take it racist.
Yeah, yeah.
Right,
It's
bad.
offensive as fuck.
It's offensive if it's just not funny and you tried so hard
Yeah.
and you thought that shit would make me laugh and you got my attention and you told me the shit. If you tell me something funny and it's racist, I'll laugh because it's you got the funny part.
funny
Yeah,
part,
yeah.
yeah.
And I identify with the funny. And I'm not gonna let anybody piss me off by saying something racist to me and make me react in a way
Yeah,
and
right.
control me in a way. So
That's like
you
last
know.
night I was going. There was some fucking bar my buddy was DJing at. I went in and one of the bouncers knew me, and he was like, "Oh, the comedian did leave anyone in here." And then he was telling the other bouncer or something. He goes, "He's Irish," and the guy did the worst Irish accent, expecting me to laugh.
oh yeah.
And I was just like, that's bad.
That's fair annoying.
yeah.
I know it's not racism to any like major
It
degree.
was just so hacky.
It's
but
annoying.
so
yeah, it was,
fucking
it was the
annoying.
Yeah,
hackiness.
it's annoying.
Yeah,
So I was
give me a
just like-
cultural reference or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Give me
yeah.
something that like fuck, it's very annoying. And the only people that mention Lucky Charms when they don't exist in Ireland is mad. Like we'd never had them growing up, but
Right.
anyone who meets me, they're like, "Oh, Lucky Charms."
Oh yeah, no
Yeah.
clue.
No one knows what they are.
Or like fucking, what's that other one? There's so many like Dropkick Murphys. Some guy
Oh, yeah.
kept asking me, "You like Dropkick Murphys?"
I have no idea what this
Yeah, put up to Boston. One fucking song.
No one in Ireland knows them. Well, they probably do later in life.
Oh, it's a
like,
band.
Because an American introduced them to him.
It's a Boston band.
Oh, and everything about Boston is associated as
Yeah.
Their team is Irish.
Yeah, right.
Irish rock.
But like I do have some Irish, like say Chicago buddies who know more about Irish traditions than me.
or legends or
Yeah,
stuff. And they can
'cause-
read online. They're good at. They
Or
get-
like their parents have told them just to like ingrain them. Whereas in
Yeah.
Ireland, you wouldn't talk about it. So it's just like they assume, I was like, oh, really? That's a thing. Like I never
it's
realized.
embarrassing, isn't it, when it happens?
Yeah. If you're drinking, what's that fucking Tullamore whiskey or something like that?
Some more due.
You're meant to go like
Do.
3 sips, one for the Father, one for the Mother, and one for the Holy Spirit.
3 sips, 3 shots.
3 sips.
Of the one
you
shot,
drink it
okay.
in, and I was like,
And this is an alcoholic.
Sounds like a marketing
I-
gimmick.
no, yeah, but he was like,
That's
that's
fine.
what they did. They were like, it was like an Irish. I was like, really?
No,
And I
I'm
looked
gonna
it up.
start doing that.
Yeah.
And then you looked it up and it's really
Yeah, like, and he was saying it to me as if though he was actually kind of apologetic. He goes, "I know you know this, but let's do 3." Because I did it in 1. He bought me a shot, and I did it in 1. And he goes, "You don't do it."
Do you have a
the
problem, Mark?
traditional way."
you knew it was 3, but you're like, he's gonna buy me another
Well, the
shot.
point of a shot in Ireland is to get it down the hatch.
Right. So why are you doing it in
It's
3?
sipping.
Mm.
I was like, I'm not sipping a shot, but he told me, and I was like, that's good. I love when I get told something, and then I cling on to it for life.
I'm sweating like Mark in here.
Yeah.
What is the temperature
Like,
of this bitch?
It's unreal,
Is
isn't it?
this really a sauna? This wood right here?
I mean, like it's oozing out of me.
Should I open the door? No.
Okay.
I'll fuck up the sound maybe.
I like how you had this broad ass desk before, and now you chopped up the desk and made it into a bar.
Recycling it here.
That's what I did the other night. Drunk, me and Wolf came in here. Wolf was on heroin.
Was on heroin. He's still on it.
And Mark had a circle saw, and they went to town.
Don't even know
Wolf,
the circles.
Wolf, when did you get your nickname? When did you get your nickname? Around the time of your. So that's how long you had that beard? Yeah. Yeah. Did you get the nickname first or the hairstyle?
Oh, I love it. So
and
you
then
grew
you,
into
and
it.
you grew into it.
Turn
You're like
into a wolf.
Julian. I'm gonna start. What would be a good name? Say, let's burden Eugene with a name, and then he grows into it.
Yeah. What do we want him to be?
Hedgehog.
Sexy bastard.
Hedgehog. Here, hedgehog.
Pretty much there.
So-
What did they do?
You're
What's
just- He's
We'll
gonna
find
grow
out.
his hair out and just spike it up.
yeah.
What? Is a female?
You know what the worst out there? The worst thing you could nickname someone and they grow into it.
Fatty.
Wacky.
Wacky. Oh yeah.
What about obese Joe?
No, wackiness. If someone goes, I'm wacky. I'm like, oh, God.
Don't tell people how you are. They'll figure it out.
No, yeah.
They'll crack the code.
That's like, do you know what? When people do post a picture, like hot people love doing this.
Oh yeah.
I'm so wacky.
To not look hot.
Yeah.
And to be like,
I have a
I'm
personality.
weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like how hot people stole weird from real weird people.
you know
Oh
what?
yeah,
It's like
stole it.
you already have enough. You're hot. Don't steal weird people's shit.
And then
Let
if you
them
ask-
just be weird. I'm so weird.
I don't think it's.
And
I
they've
don't-
never done anything
You know what
weird
it- yeah.
in my face.
You know what
ever.
it is? They do the most mundane thing ever. They do so. No, this is what it is. I figured out before. Click, click.
I have
They'll,
different click fields.
they'll
Go on.
do
Say
something that an ugly person does, and then be like, "I'm so
Oh,
weird."
weird.
That's it. Like I didn't get an Uber Black. I got a normal Uber. I'm so weird. It's like, all right.
I think it's that they're doing anything to deflect from the truth of the fact that they're taking a picture of themselves because they think they look good and they want everyone else to look at it.
Anybody who makes a face
They're
knows
trying to just
they're
like distract from
knows,
that moment of
knows
like,
they're
realization.
fine. Knows they're fine, or
Or like how
knows
they look
they're
in that moment.
or knows they're ugly, and the face will probably make them look
Sometimes,
better.
sometimes they catch a good light though. You know what I mean?
Or has mental issues like me, and just goes.
More likely, actually.
Why are you never fully in the shot?
Because I'll just be like, why am I on camera?
Yeah, all right. So you have a conscience. So there's some, yeah, all right.
Which is good.
Yeah, it's
That's
good.
why
He's
he moved
raising-
over there. Like,
Yeah, right.
I was sitting in the corner previously.
And then he moved.
He's
and
like,
it's
you
just
know what?
looking-
Let me. Just,
Let me get out of the
Someone
way.
figured
more.
out it was the green glow off my hair.
and he was like, give
Just
that
made
to
me
Owen.
look like I was on meth.
It made you look sick.
Yeah,
Sicker than you do
sicker.
now.
While I'm in this corner, sweating balls.
Imagine if this podcast like had makeup and shit. You'd be dripping down
Oh,
your
I'd
face
love
right
it.
now.
Imagine if I was. Imagine
Shit.
that's why I was late. I had to stop by Sephora or whatever the makeup place is.
So, sorry, Sephora or whatever that
I
makeup
don't know.
place
Do they
is
do
called.
makeup?
What do you think they do?
Like
Makeup.
accessories? Oh, is it?
Surely, right?
You stop by Sephora. Is that a joke or you
Oh,
serious?
no, it's a joke.
Accessories.
If
What?
I was late.
Fucking nunchucks, accessories. What do you mean?
like hair ties and shit.
a whole shot,
like
whole
shampoo.
fucking thing, whole like multi-story
I thought there was a different one.
of clips, hair
What?
clips.
Who needs to buy? What male needs to buy makeup when women just leave makeup at your house anyway? And hair
true.
ties.
That's true.
You should have enough.
Mark's too clean. He throws them all out. Is he?
Oh yeah.
Save
If
'em.
you leave anything at my house, I'm like, didn't find it. You might find it down in the trash. It's in the chute. You'll be like, I just left. Sorry, Ian.
They're knocking on the door. That was my jacket. It's not here.
You walked out. I don't have the lost and found. I'm like a bougie nightclub.
It's hilarious.
Some guy took it, not mine.
That's hilarious.
Jeez, I'm sweating like a whore.
Yeah, but look,
Just got
I
hot.
don't normally sweat. Just
Is this a
sitting
new
here.
podcast? We just started like some sort of sauna podcast. I'm fucking roasting.
Yeah.
Everyone just started sweating at the same time.
I
mean, I can take this
Somebody
off.
walked in.
Yeah, some
I
places
can
you
take
go
this
and gain weight. This is the if you want to lose weight, do Mark's podcast. Jesus Christ, fuck.
We can afford the cameras, but no fans.
It's
We should get
daytime
a
too.
little It's hot outside.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Did you? This place is definitely insulated. You don't
Oh,
have
yeah.
to ever
Good work by Wolf.
worry about that.
Wolf put in
Good
a
job,
lot of
Wolf.
insulation.
Keeping it
Wolf.
hot.
Yeah, of course you're
That's
not.
the heroin. The heroin keeps him level. You've got the chills, so you like
He's
this.
got the chills.
You're detoxing. Usually, you're like, this is nice. What is it? 69 in here.
It's hilarious.
That's a pet peeve. If I go to someone's house and they don't have the AC, like if I'm at a girl's house and I'm like, I'm literally sweating on you, and she's like, well, like, all
It's my
right,
house.
I'm gone.
It's sweating. It's starting to get hot now.
Yeah, Mark hates when I'm surprised
I accept it.
that you're accepting this heat.
I don't accept that.
You sure? Because you haven't complained about it.
Oh no.
You only don't complain when it's your spot and your podcast.
He
But
complained
Yeah.
months ago
Motherfucker.
about this.
Yeah,
He sweats
Wolf.
every episode. That's how he
Yeah.
ends the episode,
But
sweating.
the problem is, then I have the show after usually, and I just forget, and then I show back up here, and I'm like, here we go. Why did I wear a full face of makeup?
Should have stopped at
Do I have
Sephora.
time to stop
people
off
from
at
Sephora.
on the way home?
So,
Imagine if the two of you randomly went for coffee. Imagine I went like to the valley to get it done so no one would see me, and then you walk by and I was just sitting in the makeup chair.
you're going way out of your way.
Now we know that's what he would do.
Yeah.
So what do you go to the valley for, Mark?
I couldn't go there. The fucking heat out there is insane.
Yeah, it's mad. It's hot here.
Yeah, it's like another country's weather there.
Yes.
And it's just over the hill.
That's why I don't get when people go to Palm Springs and it's like 115
agree.
degrees and you're just like,
Suffering.
But
I
when-
just stay in the hotel room.
Have you ever been there?
Yeah.
I
almost died.
didn't get Palm Springs until I went there. Because it's like, it's sunny here. Why are we going there?
Yeah.
But then you go there.
So it's,
And it hits different. It just feels
is
calmer.
it just that it? Oh, so you just go there
It's
to
like,
die.
It's like a beach town with no water.
yeah, it's like a beach town with no water. It's a vibe. And you just feel.
Beach town, no beach.
Yeah, yeah.
No,
They have
it's-
pools. They have pools. They have pools.
It's just funny looking at the both of you, seeing the sweat.
Well, looking at yours. Your
Oh, yeah, what are you on about?
Yeah, yeah.
Now
what
I
is-
know what it
Your
is.
shirt has gone to an extra large.
I know.
Your shirt started out ironed. Now it's like it's in the washer.
I
Like,
hate
Twice
that
as
out.
heavy.
yeah.
You're gone up a weight class.
I didn't notice it was getting loose.
Your shit is
It was
getting wrinkly
finished,
as
and
fuck.
now it's like a potato bag on me.
Yeah. That was a tight. I was gonna say that shirt is too tight before the
I know.
podcast started.
And I
Now,
was hanging
Now
off
it's
me.
good.
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
gonna
good.
throw it out.
Now you need to wash it and shrink it.
Have you ever thrown out? Have you ever been drunk and you're like, I fucking hate to stop. Just throw it away. You wake up the next day, you're like, why?
No.
I did that one time in an
Not
elevator.
ever.
And
I did
elevator.
I
I've
was like,
gotten sick on stuff before and said, fuck that. I'm not washing that. I'm throwing it out.
I had a buddy that shat his pants
Never did that.
and he fucking took it to the cleaner.
Oh shit!
I goes, why
That
did you
is
throw it out? He goes,
crazy.
I fucking like the
That's a cheap motherfucker right there. That's you gotta just call that a loss, bro.
Ugh.
Damn.
He was
Or
like,
wash it yourself.
Yeah.
Don't take that
I
to
wouldn't,
someone.
but I'm not gonna put that
On
in
someone else.
in my with the rest of my clothes or in the place
In a
where I
plastic
wash
bag.
or the place where I wash the rest of my clothes. Like that goes out.
Yeah.
It's gonna do more damage trying to salvage that than I'll just try to go buy another pair of pants.
sentimental value.
I give it to Goodwill, yeah.
It's all- sure.
That's bad will, bro.
A girl told me recently, right? She works in a retail store, and she goes, "Yeah, one time a girl brought back these 2 pair of jeans, and they said if someone returned shit, they just look at the outside." I was like, "Alright, looks normal. Stick it back in the rack."
Oh no.
A girl came in after, and she like tried on the jeans, and then she came back out. She's like, "There's something weird about the jeans." She's like, "It just felt weird putting them on." And the girl was, "Oh, I'm so sorry. Let me check." And she like they turned them inside out, and there was like shit stain, but it was fresh.
From the girl who brought him back.
And she goes, she was like, "Do you have a bathroom?" I tried them on with just wearing a thong.
Oh shit.
Nah, you know what? She's the one. She's the phantom shitter.
The phantom.
She asked for a bathroom.
Oh, you think?
Yeah.
Oh, there's a twist in the story.
Twisted his tail there
Oh
now.
yeah, that could be it. I like the way
I'm a detective, man.
this is like doing comedy.
He lives in a petty building. He has experience
Yeah.
discovering and investigating petty shit. Yeah.
Yes, Ventura, petty detective. That's huge.
Yeah, very good.
So
We should
that-
change the name from Ace though. It's something
Yeah.
else.
I like the way, do you know when you're doing comedy in a hot room, it's like the worst. Because I can feel beads of sweat coming down every part of my body.
Yeah, I don't have to go to the gym after this. Jesus Christ.
But like you don't sweat. I mean, doing comedy in a hot place is the worst. I remember I had the parlor before. Just be sweating, and everyone's just like, "Why are we here?"
The parlor. You got hot in the parlor?
I was roasting there a few times.
Parlor sounds hot.
Because it's
The
kind
AC
of
broke,
Oh, okay.
and it was like one of those heat wave things.
They didn't have
A
like
heat
the
wave.
outside doors and shit
it was-
open.
yeah, they tried, but it was like people were dying.
Just more heat come in.
Yeah, yeah, it was just like a furnace. All right, purely because my top is grown in size.
It's gonna be. Yeah,
Is
dude.
the top getting bigger? Or are you shedding pounds?
I'm sweating into
I think
it.
he's
He's
shedding
cutting weight.
pounds.
It's like I'm carrying water
Puddle
balloons.
down there.
Your hair is getting longer from the watering it's taken.
You know what's hilarious? Have you ever been like having sex and the sweat comes,
Sweat comes.
but she's like, "Ah, you should stop sweating."
Says you should stop sweating.
Stop it
How?
immediately.
Stop.
Refrain.
And then you're like, "This is not by choice." You think I'm trying to turn you on by sweating?
Yeah, stop saying harder if you want me to stop sweating, because the two of those don't go together. This is an
Sweat.
impossible quest.
You're going a bit blind in the eyes.
Yeah.
Remember that goalkeeper, Alex McLeish, as if for United? He used to put Vaseline on his eyes to keep the
word.
sweat out. That's me. I'm
You should,
fucking.
you should just Vaseline your body before sex. Then she can't hold on to you, but at least you don't sweat on it.
She's jumping out the window as they walk. Fully
Maybe just look
Vaseline.
into something more lubricated.
I made a bad call recently. I was trying to make buying new sheets, and I was like, hotel beds are cool. They always have white sheets, so I bought like all these white sheets. What a nightmare! You got to change them every 2 days.
Yeah.
You're like, you fucking.
If you shit yourself.
If you sweat once.
That's true.
All right, here, that's the podcast.
Oh, everyone on a high. I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks Ian for coming. Make sure to subscribe and rate it 5 stars. All right.
Very professional. Super professional.
Whoa!